I'm Stefan Lems. I live in Holland, in the city Rotterdam. I'm 45 years old and I have 2 daughters.
My name is Alena Kimora Lems. I'm 19 years old. I live in Rotterdam and I go to school to Graphic Lyceum.
Stefan Lems is one of the most accomplished cornermen in the world of mixed martial arts. He also trains fighters at Ruthless Fight Company, his own gym in Rotterdam. Alena, his oldest daughter, shares his love of martial arts. They have something else in common as well. Both have been diagnosed with dyslexia.
It was on the elementary school, because when we have to read I had problems. When I have to write I had problems too. Not with talking, not with learning things, but when I have to write or read, then I find out that I had problems.
I just was really slow at reading, and I read words differently, and I wrote them differently.
The Lems were fortunate to be born in a time and place where neurodiversity is recognized as a learning difference, not a defect. As a result, neither experienced the kind of trauma or self-esteem issues that are all too common among those with reading challenges.
It was never a big deal. So at home, they were just really chill, let me do what I wanted to do, and just if I needed help, I could ask them. But it was not a big of a deal, but the help was there.
As a father and someone with dyslexia himself, to Stefan it was a big deal, at least in terms of making sure Alena had all the help and support she needed.
She was in the 3rd class of elementary school and I was waiting for her outside, and all the kids came outside of the school happy with a paper, and it was their first reading diploma. And Alena was the only one that didn't have it. So I see all the kids coming out of the school happy and going to the dads with the diploma, and she was the only one that's going out of the school very sad about it. And that was for me the breaking point, that I realized, okay, now we have to fight for it and we need the recognition.
Stefan says one of the best things his parents taught him, and something that he has tried to pass along to Alena, is self-confidence.
My parents support me and school supports me. So actually, I didn't have big problems with it.
Alena is pursuing her passion for the creative arts through photography and more recently through her studies in graphic design.
There is a big pressure on the kids to do high educations, and I teach them to be happy and do what they want.
Stefan has been fighting since that day he saw the disappointment and shame in his young daughter's face to ensure Alena understands that learning differences are something you have and not who you are.
My advice is treat them normal. Don't make it a big issue, because if you are dyslexic, you're not stupid, you know? And especially now we do everything on computers and we have the spelling control and everything. So my advice is keep your kids happy, let them do what they want, don't give them too much pressure, and let them do the education what they want.
It looks like he won that fight.
Just ask people for help if you need it, and don't make a big of a deal of it, because it's nothing big, I guess, yeah.
For A World of Difference, I'm Brad Kuhn.